Chapter 42 Victory of Dambhasura. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Mudgala said to Daksha, even after the grand celebration in the town of Dambhasura concluded, the subjects rejoiced for a long time. Once the Daitya chiefs Suhunda, Hunda, and Rukmaketu approached the Mahadaitya Damba. Among them were also Madhyapa, Sakopa, Krodasura, the mighty Kamasura, Rasabasura, and others. They were all eager to defeat the Devas. They bowed to Dambhasura, who was surrounded by majestic grandeur. They said to him, O Maharaja, we are at your service. Why are you sitting idle? Let us conquer the three worlds and humiliate the Devas. All the Daityas, Danavas, and Rakshasas are under your command. In the entire universe, you possess unmatched prowess. O Lord of the Asuras, you possess unparalleled prosperity and valor. O Mighty One, command us, and we shall conquer the world. Encouraged by the Daityas, Damba was incredibly pleased. He said wholeheartedly, O fortunate ones, what you have said is apt. I am thinking along the same lines. With your support, I shall conquer the animate and inanimate universe. Giving this assurance, he invited Shukracharya, and honoring his opinion, he left the town. He was accompanied by a huge army comprising of all the four wings: elephants, chariots, cavalry, and infantry. The mighty Dambhasura defeated all the kings on earth. Then he defeated all the Nagas in Patal Loka and proceeded to Swarga. Indra, assisted by other chief devas, waged a war with the Asuras. Several Daityas were injured and mutilated by his thunderbolts. They were terrified, and many fled the battlefield in all directions. So Dambhasura, proud of his immeasurable strength, arrived on the battlefield. He released the chakra. The only way to escape its wrath is to stop running and surrender before it. Indra was rendered unconscious, injured by the chakra. He injured several devas with arrows. When Indra regained consciousness, he was fearful for his life and fled. The petrified Deva army did the same. The Daitya mounted the grand Airavata, elephant vehicle of Indra, and claimed Indra's throne in Amravati, making all his subjects happy. Indra, along with all other gods, sought refuge with Brahmadeva. Brahma took them to Vishnu, and Vishnu took asylum under Shiva. Shiva became furious and went to the battlefield. He challenged the mighty Daitya king for a battle. Damba was filled with wrath, his eyes red with rage. He prepared for a war. He was accompanied by all the Daitya chiefs and garnered all his powers for the battle. A fierce battle ensued between the Devas and Daityas. The intense war between the two groups witnessed destruction on both sides. The war was fought non-stop for 14 days, observing the rules of warfare. Massive rivers of flood flowed on the battlefield. Dead bodies floated on those rivers. It was then that Damba, in a fit of anger, shot torrents of arrows at the Devas. The chiefs of Devas fell unconscious on the ground. Shankara attacked Dambhasura with his trident. The Daitya lost his balance for a moment, but the Asura stabilized himself immediately and with renewed vigor released his powerful chakra on Shankara. Shankara, under this attack, was rendered unconscious for some time. When he regained consciousness, he realized the exceptional powers of the Daitya king and, along with Devas, fled into the forest. The Daitya leaders rejoiced seeing the Devas fleeing for their lives. The Daityas marched into Amravati happily. Later, Dambhasura carefully nominated the Daitya chiefs as governors of Satyaloka, Vaikunta, Kailash, and Amravati. He appointed Danavas as administrators in the towns of the Devas. He returned to his hometown Shobana with his army. The arrogant and mighty Damba governed the three worlds. He commanded the Daitya chiefs to prohibit all Vedic activities. The Daityas obeyed his command. They started imprisoning the Brahmins and inhumanly thrashing them. They vandalized the places of yajnas. They chopped trees whose woods were used in yajnas. They demolished tirthas and disastrously destroyed the temples of gods. The observance of religious deeds almost disappeared. Some Brahmins died. Some were corrupt. Some Brahmins, fearing their life, escaped into the woods, inhabited by wild beasts such as lions and tigers. As they were unable to perform their daily rites, such as Sandhya Vandana, they became depraved. Swaha, Swada, and Vashatkara were eliminated. Swaha, Swada, and Vashatkara means Swaha is offering made to any god, and the last occurrence of every mantra in a yajna. Swada is the offering of food made to deceased ancestors. Vashatkara is the invocation of mantras used to the gods in the yajnas. Varnashrama dharma disappeared. There was mixture of castes through intermarriage everywhere on earth. All the devas were terrified. Devas survive on the share of oblations received through yajnas. Everything that is offered into the yajna fire is believed to reach the gods. O Shaunaka, such rites were no longer performed. The devas became emaciated as a result. They said to Brahmadeva, O Kamalasana, seated on a lotus, you are the doer, the creator and the supporter of all beings. We surrender to you. You are the ultimate asylum for the devas. You are wise. Hence, O Lord of the devas, protect us from the calamity that is Dambhasura. He has destroyed the yajna karmas in the entire animate and inanimate three worlds. O intellectual one, by your design, we are dependent on the yajna karma oblations for survival. Therefore, we face annihilation as no oblations are being offered. O Prapitamaha, please be our savior. You have protected us, nurtured us, and now we will die in your presence from starvation. Thus ends the chapter 42 titled Victory of Dambhasura of the first khanda of the Purana Upanishad, Srimad Mudgal Puran, describing the legends of Vakratunda. Dedicated to Shri Gajanana. End of chapter 42.